Probably insane to not take a Tar Creeper. Elemental Synergy, good card, all that thing, all these things. Take a Dragon over a Wasp. Do you like Sneaky Scout? Do you like eating pirates? Oh. Oh. Why you gotta do this to me? I love my boy Racketeer, but you gotta do this to me? It's okay, Chad. They've re-implemented buckets. Look at this. I think I'm gonna take this just because it's more interesting, even though I think Knight Captain's probably correct, to be honest. I mean, the win rates indicate that, but I'm just gonna take a dragon because I can. But I think it's close enough that it's like, you know, I'm not exactly throwing by picking the dragon. But now, I mean, since we got it really early though, we get to build around it with all these spells, right? So, I mean, geez, like it might end up being better. 2 shooting stars. Very juicy. 2 elementals here. I mean, this is just guaranteed though. Oh. Wait. Is this what everyone else's mage decks are like? I've never had a mage deck like this before. Is this what other mages look like? This is what all the rage has been about? Wait. I actually get good cards? We're missing 3 runes here. That's true. Do I want a Volcano Sword? I should probably take this. Grab one of these. Okay. Wow, we even get a Grookfu? Should probably take Fight Promoter though. Fight Promoter, Synergy. Take some Cycle. Seems like we have the dragons for Scale Rider. Oof. I do like Taskmaster a lot. With the Fight Promoter too. Let's do it. I guess it's a Bounty Hunter meta. I do like Gyro, but we have a lot of 6s, so... Take one of these, I guess. Could use some Taunt. Snowman, beautiful. We just take Spammy. We probably don't need Troll, right? We're probably more worried about... I mean, we have 2 shooting stars, though. We're just that super scumbaggy mage that just doesn't die, right? We just take this Spammy, and that just helps with that, I feel. It's like, Troll wouldn't be bad, but... Spammy's probably just exactly what we want. Let's just be greedier and take the Spelkin as well. I don't know if I've drafted a Skyfin yet. So first time for everything, right? I mean, you could take Grim Patron. 7 mana for a 3/3 and a 3/2. That's pretty good, right? More Flame Geyser. Okay. We could have used one more Broken Epic spell, but we'll have to settle for 2. Just got the Meteor and the Glyph, right? It's just we could have used like 1 Rolling Fireball or something to ensure the 12-0. So much epics. Welcome to the epic bug meta with Mage. I'm probably not going to coin the 2s. I might though. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Nope. I think we chill. Just play this one too, probably. can play this and then coin the Fire Plume. I will do a ballsy prediction for this meta. Will this one go 8? Double Black Nerd, how you doing? Do I ever go ping? I think I do actually. We threaten the free ping on here. It's like we're getting 2 pings instead of 1 basically by doing it this way. We got the Hippogriff. It's a little expensive to just coin the Hippogriff here, but I think we do it. I think it's fine. I say I shouldn't have done this. I regret doing this. I should have just I could have fire plumed, hit, and pinged to just kill the honorable kill and just leaved up the 4-3. That was probably better. Dragon, thank you. Sure. If I said hello, but I think I did, but hello again, hello Black Knight. That's a big boy. I think we have issues. This thread is so spicy. It's pretty spicy, yeah. So I'm 1 damage off of killing that. For some reason he traded. Okay. Am I just killing this? Maybe I just kill that with this. I guess. Don't get shabasted into making a Reddit account to respond. You're in a Facebook argument with someone. Yeah, I mean, I get into Reddit arguments, but like, I don't do Facebook arguments anymore. You have any idea how many of my like high school friends blocked me because of like Facebook arguments? I think I was too good at Facebook arguments was the problem. No, it was like, no, there was literally a guy in high school that blocked me because I shit on his sports team. I'm not joking. It was kind of funny. People were funny back then. Facebook is just not I don't know, man, like, would not recommend. You didn't expect to be out sports? Hey, I used to watch sports. Until college, basically, I watched a lot of sports. But he was one of those guys that we grew up in like Los Angeles, near Los Angeles, so everyone's a Lakers fan. I mean, people were pretty diverse, honestly, with their sports teams, but he was one of those guys that was like the edgy Celtics guy because he was like the edgy guy who's like, I'm gonna be like the fan of every team that isn't the that doesn't like the Lakers, so I'm a Clippers fan and a Celtics fan, and oh, the Thunder's good, okay, now I'm a Thunder fan. Oh, the Warriors are good, now I'm a Warriors fan. It's just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, he was just one of those guys, you know. And then you know, he would get annoyed if you ever like said anything about anything. Ooh, Firelands portal. I mean, we're taking that. I might still go for the nesting rock though, because I could Firelands this, but this feels okay. Holy fuck. Help. Wait, what do I even do? Oh, I have an extra ping, so that kind of helps. I could kill everything except for this. Ping, trade, Firelands. No, I would just kill this and one of these, right? Wait, ping this. Boom, boom, boom. Just do it, right? Can start with this. Comes back. Could use spell damage here. That would have been nice. It's like so... It feels so awful though. It's like, this should be good enough, right? It's my highest number of wins in a run this week. We had a 12 technically this week. I could face this to kill that, but YOLO. Got him. Raid boss, why not? Actually, I probably just take Onyxia though. Did I consider buffing the patron there? I did not. Maybe I should have. I know, I honestly just wasn't that worried about getting value out of that though. Look at that, more value, exactly what we need. Oh, I just realized I don't get the draw anymore. Oh wait, I just have to buff it, then I do. We'll save the taunt in case of Deathwing, I guess. Mas Forte, thanks for follow. Can't win them all. Scale Rider Keep would be a little risky. Like we have enough dragons that would probably work. It would have worked, but oh, perfect. Oh. We always just Scale Rider it, right? It's like maybe not worth the 1 damage just to like try to get, you know, but it feels pretty safe there. Because you never know when 1 damage will make the difference. Drafted Brightwing. Drafted Wormrest into drafted Brightwing. This could be good. Doesn't really matter how I do this, right? Well, I mean, I could just do this, though. That might be better. I get the elemental to buff this, to proc this too. It's probably worth it. Do this instead. Well, that's very good, but I mean... I wonder if Arcane Breath's actually just better, but... Now I could save this to guarantee the Faceless later, but I could also just play it. This guy appears to be a legend. Wormrest into Brightwing into Elemental into Servant of Kalamos. I should have taken the Arcane Breath, because the Arcane Breath could be anything. Could even be a Rune of the Archmage. It wouldn't be a 7-mana Rune of the Archmage, though. Oh, it's just the good old classic of play all of your early game on turn 7. Like, why does this happen so much in this meta? I'm so confused. Like, why do people have, like, hands full of early game, and then they're just like, oh, let me just play all of it now. To be fair, this guy actually played, like, every mana crystal, though, so this actually makes sense, though. So I'm kind of wrong in blaming this guy for that, though. Because he actually played all his mana. Anyway, I guess we Fire Plume. He's still gonna get, like, massively outvalued, isn't he? Because I'm killing that. Because he has, like, a standard Hunter curve. It's just, like, it went... Because he went 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he just dumped like 3 cards and got no value out of them. That can get value though. That's the elemental he discovered. Caldera Drake Hero Power is an option. Rune is an option. I'll just go for this. Probably I'm just going to save the rune. I'm probably just never going to play it. You're also confused why Raid Boss and Onyxia didn't get banned from Arena. They just don't care. Like, I mean, to put it bluntly, like, they just... There's no good reason. Like, Zeddy literally pinged like half the devs on like before release, and they were all like, oh yeah, we should probably remove that card, and they just didn't do it. Am I playing double Snowman, or am I just playing Sleepy? Catric's one of the cards. Probably this. Oh my god. It's not like it matters when it can be discovered. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, right? Is like they have to actually change the discover rules in some way, right? But it's like as long as they don't do that, it kind of, yeah, as you said, like it doesn't really matter. Well, I can't really afford to have my 9-drop get freezing trapped. That would be kind of bad. I don't want to trade because this is probably like improved snake drop. I can blow up a cat trick actually. So the last one's probably snakes. It's a little wasteful, but... Help. Okay, it did die. Uh-oh. My cards. Nice. That's pretty good. Oh no. Shoot, I had to lose Azure Explorer? Oh my god. I could have actually also gone Skyfin Faceless Corruptor to deal with that. Maybe that was... Wait, was it 9 health or 10? No, it was 9 health, so actually that wasn't good enough. He's played 2 dragons now. It's just like I have like so many options. Probably do this. It's just I could also do... I don't really want to faceless this turn. I'm just gonna play the dragons, I guess. It's actually a pretty bad roll for that card, but it's not terrible, obviously. Dude, multiple lock and loads. Oh jeez. That's actually really good for him. Anwar, thanks for follow. Okay. He didn't have any big beast die, right? He didn't have this die yet, so he couldn't even get that back. Help. Actually dying. This could give us removal. I basically need removal because I know it's snake trap. I mean, I do reduce damage if I don't reduce even that much damage. I mean, I guess I could full trade technically. Like, do this, Corruptor, full trade everything. Maybe I do it. It's probably fine, right? Oh, pack tactics. I didn't realize that. So that wasn't on the list, right? So that thing actually discovers spells that are from the sets that were when it came out, or is pack tactics not in the game, right? So the secret pool is actually different for that thing. I didn't realize that. Dude, how many fucking lock and loads is this guy gonna? Oh, this is a stampede this time. Fair enough. Motherfucker. Two damage is lethal. It's like, we finally did it. We finally killed him. Pretty standard 1-0 game. Yeah, the guy ran out of cards on like turn 6. Then he just had a hero card and kept randomly generating cards that generate other cards. Just and almost killed us. Standard just standard things. Seems like Glyph into Lone Champion is pretty good. Glyph into this, and to play this on 4 or 5. To play this on 6. We just need one other play then. Two mana, add a Drakefire Amulet to your hand. Assuming we don't draw it by then. Actually, even if we draw it, we can trade it. I think I'll do that actually. Not like this. They never guess the Skyfin chat. Got him. He probably got like Loot Hoarder or some shit, and he's like, how the fuck would I guess Loot Hoarder? And I remember back in like Constructed, like this card was so OP because you would like literally know your opponent's entire list, so you would 100% get it, like always. Do you ever go Brilliance Ping here? I don't think so. We should tempo. What am I gonna tempo? Should I just kill that? Maybe. Kind of crappy, but whatever. Thankfully, they basically removed Priest. Exactly. You know, even when Priest was a problem, I was complaining about Druid. I was so ahead of the curve. I was always like, you know, I really think Druid is the bigger problem. And now everyone's complaining about Druid. Everyone has finally seen it my way. Now everyone understands. I was literally complaining about Druid like a solid year ago. Or it was like, maybe like 8 months ago. It was like 8 months ago. I was like, you know, Druid's a problem, right? People didn't believe me. They should have listened. People complain about Druid. It's like 40% of ladder from what I've seen, from what I've heard. So, yes. Like that was at least, I heard like, that was, I'm like hearing one example, but someone said like 40% of their opponents were Druid off of their deck tracker. Wow. People say it's fun or something. People that play Druid say that. Fun has no place in Hearthstone. Yeah, imagine having fun in a video game. Like that's so... such an offensive concept. You were eating them with Burn Shaman? Yeah. Help. Ah! Okay. Well, Wind Fury seems good here. Wind Fury, more like Wind Fury, am I right? I'm gonna take that thing off the board just so he can't brew it. Also, it makes... he wants to kill the 6/2. If you leave the 2/1/1s, it's just easier to do that. So in theory this is better, but then, I mean, in theory also he just Knight Captains us, so then we feel like an idiot, but, you know. Remember when I had a board? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Do I just Tyrant that? I could Tyrant, I could also just play, Squire and Nesting Rock, I guess. It's also fine. I should probably just slam Tyrant though. They did kind of kill off meta decks. It's always been a thing though. It's a thing I don't like with their card design. Like my biggest complaint is that they force the decks, and it's like maybe it's a problem with how small the card pool is, but also it's a problem with how hard they power creep between expansions. At least recently, it's like they force deck archetypes way too hard. Like the entire meta is just decks that Blizzard decided should exist, you know? Like I don't think it should be that way. You know, literally they hand selected every deck in the game. I can clear with spammy Scale Rider or I can Meteor. I think it's worth spammy. We lose our dragon, but oh well. Problem. Bigger problem. Okay. Nothing bad ever happens, right? Surely. I mean, classes I think are much better in the stats shape who just aren't playing correctly. Well, it's like, I don't think Hunter's good. I played Hunters and they did not feel good, but it's like Hunter's always one of those classes that you can always make work. Just because, you know, you could just go under people. Of course. That's incredible. Ooh. Dragon synergy. I know, it does feel like Druid's better than the win rate, I would say. That's probably the number one to me, would be Druid. But I'm biased because Druid's the only class I've gotten 12 with this meta. Oh, that's fair. Our opponent is going to feel very interacted with. Skyfin. I think I'm just gonna kill that because I can. He's probably seeing a Dragonfire potion. Honestly, it's probably a heal potion. He's gonna heal and be like, haha, I'm still dead. What makes Druid so problematic? At its core, it's just having excessive ramp, in my opinion. Like, well, it's also having like the ability to play like a million different zero mana shit. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, like, it's not like there can't be any 0 mana shit, but they've gone way too crazy with just having 0 mana stuff. Like, 0 mana stuff really just shouldn't exist, in my opinion. Like, period. In Hearthstone, like, almost period. Should be very selective. But like, you know, Druid can play like, well, theoretically they can, no, actually that's not possible. They can play 0-4, they can play like 4 0 mana 4/5 taunts on like turn 5. Like the Beast Druid can. It's just like, they have to like nut draw for that, but it's like, that just shouldn't exist. Like, I don't know why that exists, honestly. But yeah, it's like backstab was fine. Like prep is fine, honestly, especially since they nerfed it. Like I don't have a problem with like being able to prep something really, but it's like they've gone like way too crazy. Like cards should cost mana, and generally speaking, cards should cost mana, and you should have to pay for card draw. Like those are the two things that they've gone away from that I think they need to step back on. I think I'll go for the buff here. I think their lock cards should not less than 1. Yeah, as far as like reduction, yeah, generally I would agree, yeah. We're just gonna Scale Rider. We could go double 2. But I can go Scale Rider and then also buff this out of Knight Captain range. That seems pretty good. Because I guess that makes sense, because like, I guess like mana reduction itself isn't inherently bad, but it's like, yeah, when you reducing things to 0 is just kind of stupid. Like if I wanted to play a game where you could just play 15 cards in a turn, I'd play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? Like, do I want a dragon? Honestly, it's probably fine. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wish is only 15 cards. Yeah, well, yeah, you can cycle like literally your entire 40 card deck in that game, can't you? On turn 1. What's up, Tricky? How you doing? I was like looking this up the other day, like, for anyone that knows Yu-Gi-Oh, am I correct in, my understanding is that they really frown on like turn 1 OTKs in that game. But turn 2 OTKs are totally a thing. Those just are allowed to exist though. That's my understanding. Mana bind would be kind of rude. If he copies this, it's what it is, I guess. I could give him a snap freeze, potentially. It's like, obviously it'd be better to play Glyph here. I could just ping though. Just ping and trade with this instead. That's pretty good. Oh. I don't even check for Ice Barrier because I'm just like, there's no way it's Ice Barrier, right? Like okay. Not OTK on turn 1, but decided probably, yeah. I don't know. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a long time. I never played at like a super high level when I did play. Honestly, blocking Rune is kind of nice. Bloom Coin Wildpaw Cavern. Well, you can do that in Arena too. Or you can't anymore, I guess. You could for a while. Here comes the rune. We did block it at least. Not like this, not like this. Oh yeah, why would you? Okay, no, he didn't hit the best target, never mind. 2 spells in hand. It's running out of mana, right? That's a waste of mana. Okay. Alright. That could have gone a lot worse. To the face, to the face. 5 damage per turn, we got him, chat. Guys, ready for the second rune? He still has a discovered spell. We know these are only 2 spells in his hand, actually.
Huh.
Just dragons. We just meteor whatever this one is. Yep. Here comes the localizer. Not like this. So this is, well, we know it's a frost spell because it's a build a snow brute. Okay. Greetings, sir. But he just has his last 2 top decks. He's probably out of firepower at this point. Our deck might be pretty good. The fact that, I mean, this guy's had a fair amount of value, and we're just like eating him alive anyway. You have value to spend anyway. Patron, thanks for the follow. Kaboom! 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 You're very curious what the new core set will be. Well, the one thing I'm curious about is if they're, you know, one of the things Ixar said in the last AMA was like, he said that the modes team is working on a rather intensive project, which he said is going to be finished in like April, May, basically. And you know, they talked about the Arena Cube coming out theoretically in the next patch. Like 3 months ago, they said it would have been like the next patch that's coming out, this next one would have been when they would have theoretically launched that. So I'm curious if that's actually gonna be a thing. Because what else would the modes team be working on? An arena cube is basically, as far as what it would be in Hearthstone most likely, it just means basically instead of having a set rotation, fuck, why did I toss flame, guys? Basically instead of having a set rotation, they would hand curate what cards are in arena, which would potentially, assuming they didn't pick like raid boss and shit, you know, could potentially solve that problem, hypothetically. But you know, it would be like a very good thing possibly, but also a very scary thing. It entirely depends on, you know, what they did with it, you know. I could fire plume this. I guess I could fire plume it to get the, and then I can clear both. It's pretty good. An example of a modernized Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Main phase 1 and then just the entire deck goes away. I don't understand what's going on here. Interesting. What do I do here? Play this. Seems like a strategy. Yeah, fucked by Hellfire, but that would never happen, right? Mode's team could be working on Mercs BG's story. Well, no, I don't think so, because I think Modes means everything that isn't Mercs and BG's basic. I think it means everything that isn't Mercs, BG's, and Duels. Because those teams all have their own dedicated... Those modes all have their own dedicated team. So I'm pretty sure the Modes team would be working on completely separate things. I don't think the Modes team would be working on a BG thing. Water. I could be wrong, but... Could Nesting Rock be a legendary, please? Got him exactly where we want him. Nicey Sarah, bro. Dirty Rat, I won't. Yeah, you're right, I won't. Accurate. But especially, it wouldn't make sense for the Mercs team, for the Modes team to be working on, you know, the things that aren't in the Modes menu, right? Like, so there's no, I don't think there's any way they would be working on, you know, Mercs or Battlegrounds or Standard, frankly. It could be like some massive revamp of like Tavern Brawl or something, though. I mean, I guess that's possible, but... Lethal. People play Tavern Brawl? Some people... I wonder how many people like actually main mode Tavern Brawl still. Because there used to be some people that did that, right? I doubt it would be single player either. Like if you're going through like Passive Elimination, like I don't think it's Duels because Duels has its own dedicated team. I don't think it would be single player just because like why would they put effort into single player when they could put it into Mercenaries? It doesn't make any sense, right? Like, so I don't think it would be that either. So I mean it would be Tavern Brawl or Arena, I think. You know, it's either a Tavern Brawl rework or it is an arena, a major arena change. I would think. Is anyone playing Mercenaries? Some people do. I still play Mercenaries, actually. I was playing a lot more Mercenaries the last 2 weeks because I didn't want to play Arena, to be honest. It's not very popular, though. Do they still support Mercenaries mode? They actually expanded. Mercenaries did not have a dedicated team, and now it has a dedicated team. They actually expanded support for Mercenaries. And I think they're going to start actually feeling that now pretty soon. You're going to start actually seeing the impact of that. I think they're going to start actually having like some real changes in this relatively soon from that, but who knows? They said, like Ben Lee said in his interview, after leaving, he literally said that they considered Mercenaries a success internally. It was a financial success because it made a lot of fucking money out of the gate, which is I think the direct reason why they expanded the team immediately, because it made so much money out the gate. Fuck off. Why? Me? The fuck am I supposed to do about that? Cries in Mage. Me? A lot of people are upset they bought the pre-orders. I bought both. I bought both of the diamond pre-orders. If I could go back, I would smack myself. I bought like the Arthas one at the last second. I don't regret the Diablo one, but I would have slapped myself and told myself, don't buy the Arthas one. It's a waste of money. Don't do it. But it was honestly worthwhile to have it in the beginning. Just doing this for it. Why does every Skyfin summon these? Remember when I wasn't dying, chat? This guy's a lot of dragons and it concerns me. Yeah, it didn't even register in my brain that means he had a handful of dragons. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Where's our meteor? Excuse me, meteor. I need you right now. Could you show up? Could you show up to work, please? Your presence is required here. I could go hit here, hippogriff here, and then shooting star and kill that off. It reduces damage pretty well. Any other options here? I could play this and die immediately. That's probably a bad option. I could do this and ping and then still die quickly. Probably a bad option. I think I'll go for this option. I was 10 seconds too late in asking for it. Well, we'll get it next turn, right? That's the rule. Surely. We have a good Arcane Breath Meteor setup. Possibly. Stop. Of course he rolls better than us. Why wouldn't he? Well, second snap freeze is actually real now. I guess I just take that. Gonna die though. Maybe he panics. I should probably do a more defensive play here. I don't know. It's like I could have like shooting starred this and then I could have like, you know, Arcane Breath at 3/3 and then shooting starred. Or he says another Onyxia Warden, why not? Means he's trading at least. It's kind of good for us. Twin Tyrant has to hit perfect targets for us to not die immediately. We can live, but it's like, doesn't... We have no potential. Aren't there like 0 dragon decks constructed right now? You can play Lady Prester decks. Like someone was talking, he was playing Lady Prester Druid, right? I think. Well, yeah, you can play Kazakhstan, but they're not really dragon decks. They aren't really dragon decks, they just fatigue themselves and then... Or they don't play any minions. They aren't really dragon decks. Prester Druid is bad. It's probably bad. Let me look at the HS replay. What did they say it is? Its win rate is really bad, actually. It's like 45. The best list is 46%. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not a good deck. I think it's while I'm looking at this, these are all the decks including Lady Prester. They do not look good. But, you know. Let's see if it has enough data to show matchups. Well, according to the matchups, it actually says it is slightly favored against the slower decks, basically. It basically loses to everything else, but, you know. Where is the mage deck that I want to see if there's the mage deck that Kibler was playing. Cause that deck looked really interesting. I would almost go play standard to play that deck because that deck looked really cool. He was playing some deck with what's the legendary? Not Prester, fuck. Belinda. He's playing some Belinda deck. I rip that guy. You can go ping, scrap, and then just start killing things. Okay, I can also just ignore that thing and then just spam me. Like I could just play the Tar Creeper and block damage. That's another option. But this seems okay. The quest decks, I don't think I'm not super tight on the meta, but like, I mean, if you look at the top of the meta, like Taunt Druid, Beast Druid, Aggro Shadow Priest is back to top. Burn Shaman doesn't play the it's a lot of not quest decks. Like quests are still playable, some of them, but they're just not like the most meta thing, I think, right now. Help. So the problem is if I spam me, then he can honorable kill off of this. If I do this, he might not be able to. I don't even want to kill that. I guess I don't then. Like it literally becomes stronger if I kill it. Spamming left scout at 1. It was 3 procs, wasn't it? Or am I crazy? I thought it was just -3. According to the HS replay stats, LTK is slightly better. Quest Warlock was the other Quest Warlocks were always better before, but now according to this, LTK is the top Warlock. According to these win rates. I'm looking at Diamond through Legend right now. It might be different in Legend. LTK is still the highest one. It's kind of rude. Just kill that, I guess. Alex Weird, thanks for following. Yeah, Kazakhstan definitely impacted the meta. You can complain about a lot of things, but you cannot complain about the meta not being different. They really did change the meta a lot. For better or for worse. There's an agony lock. Interesting. Tiger. Do I just let that get frozen? There's no reason to freeze it now. Could always freeze it next turn. I'd rather have these get frozen anyway, probably. Okay. Sure. Yo, Corrito with the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Spam the hype button, spam the hype button. Oh, I spammed it too fast. Not like this. He's definitely selling that freezing trap. Azure Explorer, Flame Geyser is 12 damage. I mean, Azure Explorer, Arcane Breath, Flame Geyser. Also have the Shooting Star. Interesting. Dredge. I'm just gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna run out of time. Poggers. Seems reasonable enough. Oh no, the transmogrifier. Ah! Dude, look at that combo right there. YOLO. I didn't get to play all my dragons. I should probably unmute, huh? I'm gonna keep Glyph because it's broken. Broken. Huh. I mean, they're getting discounted by 2, so I probably don't take the Shooting Star just for 0 mana. I mean, it's still good, but... I'd rather counter than mana bind, right? I think maybe I should take the Shooting Star, I don't know. It's kind of a pretty hard whiff. Okay, that's a hard whiff too, though. Could coin a scrap just to try to, you know, have your shit survive on board, but don't think it's worth it. You lose the ability to like coin Meteor, for example, then. Okay, here. Go like Shooting Star, Lone Champion even. Go Phoenix. So many options. Could coin the Spellkin even. A lot of options. You could play Lone Champion and just give it health. It's honestly pretty good. That's a little weak to like removal though. Feels like I don't need to go too crazy right now. Oh no, not like this. Ah! He's popping off, chat. He still has a Razor Pell, so I can't play this yet. I mean, he's gonna kill the Divine Shield anyway, but... Okay, I think we have a problem now. Oh, what do you know? More Shooting Stars. We should honestly be able to kill basically any board. I mean, unless he like specifically plays around exactly what we have, but that's pretty unlikely. That's kind of rude. This guy literally drafted his whole deck around a card that he didn't draft. He like literally drafted his entire deck around this fucking Egwin that he just randomly generated. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so what, Shooting Star this, and then that goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. So this works, right? Who the fuck actually, like, this card was so bad, like, 3 years ago. Who the fuck drafts this card in current year? Actually, though. Got the Bounty Hunter. Dog the Bounty Hunter, not the former Hearthstone streamer. Dog's been streaming some Hearthstone actually, though. Okay. Go spell damage, Shooting Star. Can also just go for a Faceless here. You can go like Geyser, Ping, Coin. Geyser, Ping, Elemental, Coin, Baseless Corruptor. It's a pretty good board. Seems pretty reasonable. I think I'll do that. Hopefully I'm not bad at math. Confirmed able to do math on this day. Confirmed meteor positioning. Yep. I didn't think I need to target that many. Do I just go Dragon Meteor because it's hilarious? Probably do, right? I think it's sufficiently hilarious that I just do it. Wait, this is one-off. I'm an idiot. Why did I think that wasn't one-off? I might be a Pepega chat. What am I doing then this? Do I want a 9/9 or do I want an Onyxia? Confirmed not able to do math anymore. I think between the last turn and this turn I lost my ability to do math, it seems like. It's really a tragedy. So what do I do now? Yellow. I almost don't have a choice. I kind of have to do this now. Still. You guys remember when I was able to do math? Like 2 minutes ago? But so yeah, like the best play there was probably to just Evasive Worm, Shooting Star, trade like the 4/2, and just play this. That was the other play, but I didn't like it as much as the imaginary clear that didn't actually exist. We'll go for this non-imaginary clear now. See, this is the strategy, right? You just have a really broken deck so that your misplays don't actually matter. It seems like a pretty good strategy, right? Maybe I shouldn't keep that, I don't know. Well, especially with getting a million other 3s. This person is a man of virtue drafting a Sightless Watcher. Appreciate that. Having good RNG is part of playmaking. Well, if you're good at the game rewards you for making bad plays by giving you better RNG. That's how it works. You bank up your bad plays to get better RNG later. That's just the rule. Now we get Night Captained and then we cry. That's not a Night Captain. Okay. It's not so good against Demon Hunter typically. Is that better? Maybe. Here comes the Night Captain. Oh god, that's a problem. Well, we have the this is what the shooting star spell combos for. And this is exactly what it's for. And I really like Kobold Taskmaster. It's so good, man. Like getting +2 health for 1 mana is just so nice. Just you just fit it in randomly. It's like, oh, I have a free mana. It's just so good. Maybe I just shoot that. I think I do, because playing the 1/2 is nice as well. It's fair, probably why I like it so much. Implying that I like fair cards. If it's cards that I get to draft, then I like the unfair cards. I just don't like when my opponent gets the unfair cards. As long as only I get the unfair cards. Raid boss is fair, dude. I'm still waiting to draft a raid boss. Like, I'll get one eventually, right? Like, totally. Like, someday will be my turn. I'll get the broken card too. It's not just everyone else gets it. Someday I'll get one. Someday. They're totally allowed on my, they're totally enabled in my account. I'll totally get one eventually. It'll be a day before I die. Totally. I could actually Twin Tyrant, huh? And trade the 3/2. I was thinking I use the removals, but I have 2 Twin Tyrants. I should just use one, right? Just having a 4/10 feels a lot better than just having like 2 3/3s, basically.
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
Fuck off. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna run out of dragons, but oh well. Why is it not showing the death thing? Oh dear. I need a Twin Tyrant for this. You're saying that's not the mill card in your hand? Wow, he drew 2 unplayable cards then. I kind of think this is a Chaos Nova, but it might not be.
Hey, you need tickets?
We don't need more cards. We always need more cards. We're not winning by enough. We could be winning by more. One thing that's nice about having this card is like you just don't have to worry about Deathwing anymore. You're just like, yeah, Deathwing, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not salty, chat. You're salty. Wait, is he still dead? He's just still dead. I mean, I'm still doing the thing. Fuck you, raid boss. Go back to the hell from which you were spawned into this earth. Raid boss needs to make hero immune too, but then he was still dead. It's a very low value hand, but I feel like we just don't have a problem with not having enough value with this deck. I think we can just keep a low value hand. And I'm okay not having a 2 because we have the lone champion on 3. Feels like it kind of makes up for it. That's a kind of a problem though. At least the shaman hero card is relatively weaker, right? No, actually it's not true. Brukon's insane. Can you fuck off? Oh, your son was the demon hunter? Oh, GG. Yeah, we have quite the value here. Oh, but your son had the raid boss. He's 7. Nice. It's kind of rude. He's in wait, he probably played a lightning breath? I haven't been paying attention to what's been happening. Okay. Yeah, that was an active lightning breath. It's really cheap to get that out of him, honestly. Okay, it's kind of bad for us. Gotta play this, right? Actually, I can scrap that to prevent that from happening. Seems pretty good. But it's just if I'm only playing a 3-5, that's so much worse. Like, it's just so much worse. I think we just have to do this. Because a 3-5 just gets like, you know, value traded, value bumped and eaten, and then it's just, what am I doing next turn? I mean, I could do this and the 6 next turn, I guess, but it's like, that's probably not good enough. Dude, that was his first draw after playing the Worm Rest, was an active Lightning Breath. Holy fuck. This also has Warder active, by the way. Cause like we have to keep looking for cards that actually help us. I mean, if we can get a spammy, like that could save us. Hypothetically. It's kind of, we've drawn all of our bad cards this game. This was the game that I kept the low value opening hand. Jeez, I don't know. I mean, this guy's having literally the game of his, like, his entire life. And we're drawing, I don't think our deck is actually capable of drawing worse than this. Well, we get to, draw off of the fight promoter here, though. Good cards, but not what we need at this moment. We're at the point where it's like, I don't know what we can even get, though. You're playing against your son in game, in Arena. That's pretty cool. Are we just fucking dead? We're not dead, technically, but it's... Yeah, I don't know. Can we just talk about like how much of a mistake this card was to print? Like it's just so stupid. Like who is there like a single living creature, a single living human or even animal? Like I'll take like, is there a single dog even that sees like a wild bog cavern is like, oh, my experience in life is improved by the existence of this card? Like I don't think there is. Like, I don't even think there's like some cat anywhere on some hitting some mouse or keyboard or something and like sees the Wildpaw Cavern, and even the cat is gonna be like, dude, I don't know if that doesn't seem like a good thing. You see the cat's gonna be like, yeah. I was watching like Twitter videos today of people getting smacked by cats. It was glorious. Thank you. For him to do that, he must be, I don't know what the fuck, it's like, you would only do this if you're an aggro deck. Or you don't know what you're doing. If he's an aggro deck, he would not skip turn 2, right? So he's more under the doesn't know what he's doing category, most likely. Do I want to stick this to try to hit the geyser on 5? Probably. Seems likely enough to work. I only have one shooting star. We'll draw one, right, surely? Stream sniper? Well, he wouldn't have done that if he was sniping. Unless he's very challenged in the intellectual department. Is that the polite way to say it? Just take the Faceless Scepter. Does that make sense? So I wanted to Geyser. I mean, we could Geyser, but it's a very good Faceless Scepter. It's probably better. Because this might actually be hard to use anyway. I guess Geyser might not do as much damage, but I mean, using it on a 2/4 isn't that good. Anyway. Help. Pretty late trade on that. Oh. We got what we needed. I don't think I've ever gotten a Murloc with more than 1 health off of this thing. To be fair, this is definitely the highest value I've ever gotten off of this. So, I mean, it has that going for it. Rock Shark, thanks for following. I think I've done this to like every Skyfin I've played against too. It's the rule is that every Skyfin will get hippogriffed. It always low rolls for you too. There aren't really high rolls is the thing about it. Like there aren't actually high rolls. They don't really exist. I think I just want to use this ping. I could save the health buffs until I actually want to play the promoter, but I mean, I would like to play a promoter next turn. This is kind of the setup for that. You would assume that he actually just has a Belinda. We're gonna get fucking memed out of existence. Yeah, we're getting memed out of existence. Okay, we're not getting quite as memed out of existence, never mind. Well, he has a 5-mana rune. He's a 5-mana rune, but he also has like an unplayable card. Is rune's the only 9-mana spell, right? Or is there another one? Yeah, it's just rune. So we know he has a rune. Like I probably don't want to just DQA right into rune, right? This will be his rune turn. We have to hope it just doesn't cast Flame Strike so it doesn't kill the dragon. I guess. Can you actually fuck yourself? Oh yeah, he has more ammo. Fuck. God, this game is... I don't want to give him a 8/8. I need to draw another minion. Double Tyrant, what the fuck? And another Tyrant! Test to the ice barrier, I guess. No. I want a 4/12 or an 8/8. Probably this. And there's only one choice here. We both kind of low rolled. I low rolled less though. Oh, he just has another fucking rune. This guy has 2 drafted runes, like at least 1 amulet, probably 2. What the fuck? Can you stop getting Flame Strike? Can you stop getting Build a Snowman? Oh yeah, just get another fucking 4/10. Yeah, why not? Okay. I need like Geyser so that I can play the 1/2 for the secret. So that I can DQA next turn, I guess. Unless, I mean, I could try to look for a rune. I can do both of those things. So the thing is, like, I need to ping his face so that I could get lethal off of this, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, it's just get 5 armor, because fuck you is whatnot. Okay, well I can go Alex Straza Kona Cold, which is extremely bullshit, but not, I mean, not as bullshit as half the shit he's done this game, so. Oh. Huh. Should maybe killed that one. Do I just Varanus again? I guess, right? Now we die. We're actually, it feels like he's on the back foot now. Oh, he went face with that? We don't have lethal, do we? If we could push 14, we would, but that's probably not possible. So we want to Kona Cold the sheep. That definitely happens. I should have played this. Yeah. Probably should have. It's never gonna matter. I think I just played this one. You could Tyrant too, but the taunt might save 7-2 maybe. Or something else. Ready for the 3rd rune. Just another amulet, why not? How many times has he gotten Twin Tyrants? How is he? He's missed Sleepy Dragon like 6 times. Okay. Yeah, I was like, he died with a full hand. Appears that the believers have won the bet. So we'll do a prediction for 12. Hopefully this game isn't already over by the time. Do you wanna build a snowman? Why think when you can play Drakefire Amulet? I mean, exactly, right? I could like value trade here and then Corruptor. It's pretty good. Alternatively, you would like ping this and then hit there, and then I don't know what, coin a Tar Creeper? Probably want to pressure him. He's playing like he's a kind of greedy deck. He's playing like he's an extremely greedy deck. You fucking asshole. Okay, I guess we just fucking lost, chat. That's such bullshit. The raid boss out of nowhere. Is it worth playing a lone champion? Probably not over playing a 6. Dragon's a little annoying in a priest because you can't actually heal it. Or buff it. You can copy it though. Well, he's delaying his raid boss. We lose this, so I don't really care about that. You could have gone like 3 and 5, but yeah, why would he not hit best 2 targets? Like, I mean, I know we've already. I mean, it's fair enough because we've already. Oh, actually, I still have this. I know we've already established that he's only going to get the best possible RNG this game, so I'm not even like mad. It's just clear that he only gets the best possible RNG, so it's fine. What a joke of a game, dude. No, I was supposed to do that in the other order. I am dumb. I can get the value trade here. Should probably, if I'm gonna complain, I should probably actually play correctly. The problem is that I'm tilted by all of the bullshit I'm seeing, so then it's making me not actually think properly. It's kind of a problem. We got the Skyfin again. But do we just rip the Tyrant over? I think it's probably better to chill this turn. Chill in more ways than one. And I want the freeze. I need a better way to freeze, but I don't have any. What's crazy is that I think I don't know, our hand's kind of bad, but like we might still be winning off of value. It's hard to say actually. Well, now we definitely are. Can I play that without dying though? Probably. We'll figure something out, right? Okay, we really don't have a lot of useful things right now is the issue. I was hoping to find like Spammy or Meteor or something. Did not find them. That's a problem. Oh, we have Shooting Star Twin Tyrant now. Oh. Well, that works too. Twin Tyrant might still be better. It buffs his guy though. Like, this needs to happen. And it's either we Bounty Hunter that or we just Tyrant. Tyrant gives him a 8-4, but it's an 8-4 he can heal as well. It's not good. I think we just do that. Probably just take the freeze here as well. This is where we get obliterated by Defile, naturally. Or just another Twin Tyrant. Why not? Another Shooting Star. Okay, maybe I go for the dragons now. I don't think really Tyrant does enough. I don't think like a 10-10 is better than 2 dragons, so... I'm not sure if I want the damage on the dragons, maybe. I probably do, actually. Sure, I guess. Sure. That's kind of what I wanted. Even though that makes it die on board, but no. So many hate cards. This guy has all the answers. I mean, we're sitting here with a Twin Tyrant and still a Meteor and a Spammy Arcanist in our deck still, so... I feel like there's an extent to of who are we to talk in this moment. And we have to Shooting Star this, right? Have to Shooting Star to full clear. And then we just start playing 10-10s. Or 9-9s, I mean. Can't actually deal with that, really. So I guess I just play a 9-9. That we can live with. Frenzy and honorable kill. Shit, I need like... Do I Meteor that? We can Meteor it. I don't know if I hate him getting a draw that badly. I definitely don't. I don't think I waste a Meteor on that. If he draws, we can win Fatigue also. He's already played a Free from Amber, a Draconid, and 2 Twin Tyrants, and an Arcane Giant all drafted. Like, he should run out of cards that are big, theoretically. Hypothetically. Oh yeah, he just top decks to death, why not? Oh, he just has another Arcane Giant. Okay. Sure. I guess I meteor that. Dragon. This guy drafted 2 Arcane Giants. He doesn't even have the spells for it either. He's just unbelievably greedy. Multiple dragons with an Argus. But now he's out of shit. What do I do with this actually? I can't target the 6/5, which is the thing I would want to target. Seems alright. Uh-oh. More dragon, by the way. He has like no activation for this. I just rip that. Seems fine. We're at the point where as long as he doesn't like draw Deathwing like right now, he'll just die to fatigue anyway. Oh fuck. What do you know? Another value generating dragon. Oh, more value. Dude, we need that card that if you have 3 7 health minions, you get like, what is it? You deal 7 to all enemies or something like that? We need that card. Yeah, we need Starliner. We still have an Azure Explorer. $126 XP, by the way. Just a normal Hearthstone game, nothing to see here. I would probably enjoy it less if I was on the other side. But you know, that's this meta in a nutshell, so. Oh, we have good cards. Really good cards. Take that, Jaina. Is Mizaki Mage worth crafting? I don't pay that much attention to that stuff. I don't play that much standard. The question to ask there, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the cards in that deck exactly, but what you want to ask is, are there a lot of cards that are rotating out of standard in that deck? Because if the answer is yes to that, which I'm guessing it is, then the answer to your question would be no. Because it's going to be unplayable in a month. If that's the case. I don't know what's in that deck exactly. Yeah, Mizaki itself rotates in a month. Don't say that, Gateway. I'm getting timed out for that. draw. But yeah, like if Mizaki itself rotates in a month, that definitely you know, that would be a thing you want to think about, because then it'll rotate to wild, and you could probably still play it in wild, but you know, it's not gonna be as good. Creptor. It's like we have a lot of good plays here actually, but such a good Corruptor in this deck. Like we just take Corruptors when we have them. The Living Dragon Breath. The True Terror. Okay, I might just play Rathian here, because I think it's kind of a good turn to do it. Because like Evasive Worm isn't that much better. It's a bit better, but it's not much better. It's just like a good turn to play this. We see top decks the Night Captain immediately. Poggers. You just want a good mage deck. There's a few different mage decks you can play right now, I think. I mean, they're playable, but it's hard to say. Like, honestly, like, we won't know what's going to be like the new mage deck until they print the next set. At that point, we'll probably have a better idea of what you might want to do. Because right now, it's like you honestly have no idea what's going to be like the meta for Mage, I think. You just have to see what cards they print, basically. I think. And they're announcing the new set in a month, or in less than a month, in a couple. I think they're announcing the rotation, the set, and part of the. I don't know if they're doing the whole core set or whatever, but like that's in like this week. It's like the next couple days, so. Before then, though, it's like really, we have no idea. Coley, thanks for the follow. This guy also just has a Rathian, okay. Should be good Evasive Worm. Obviously, you can go like Scale Rider, Caldera Drake, though. Honestly, might be better. I mean, it's like way more tempo. I like having these big bodies that, unless it casts Mass Polymorph, like are just kind of resistant to Rune and Flame Strike and stuff. He has 3 spells. 7, 10, 13, 18. Damn. Well, they soaked up all the damage, I guess. That means something, right? You can't really take the counter spell risk. And it's Ice Barrier. They said they said like the announcement was going to include. I don't know that they didn't really. I don't think I didn't interpret it as them saying that they were going to announce the entire core set on the 15th, but maybe they will. I don't know. That wasn't clear to me off what they said. Kind of annoying. I have to like. It's probably just gonna get our worm then. It's going to be. Or is it still showing mana buy as an option? We know one of them's barrier. It's the other one's either entity or potion, so I just don't play this right. I can snipe that though. Wait, hello there. Actually, I can just play that. Doesn't matter, I could have done it the other way, but this is more finesse, I guess, technically. Yeah, that was what I got. Like, they said they were, like, they were talking about the new core set, but they didn't say explicitly, like, they were announcing the whole thing or whatever. It could be like a thing where they're going to talk about like, oh, we're going to try to make things, you know, maybe they'll address some of the complaints. Like maybe we'll make cards actually cost mana and things like that, you know, that kind of thing. You know, it might be that more than, you know, other shit. It's like, can this guy fuck off with secrets? Like, holy fuck. It's like, I want to play a Drakefire Amulet. It was randomly generated and it's probably one of the ones he played last time, which would mean like, you know, potion, mirror, or counter. So basically we have no information whatsoever. We guessed correctly, that's good. Thing is like I don't want to burn a build a snowman on either mana bind or counterspell either. Those are really bad. You definitely can't risk the amulet. If it's amulet and you mana bind, you just lose instantly, right? It's fine, I guess. I have to just play the dragon, I guess. I can go for all the value trades here, actually. Take this value trade. Go for that. He's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping on it. I mean, honestly, I'm just hoping I draw like Shooting Star or Spellkin to get, you know, the counterspell out cheaper. That's kind of what I'm, you know, copium hoping or hopiuming, you know. Sometimes good at the game. Sometimes hopium is useful. Holy fuck. What the fuck? He had a Dragoncaster and an Alexstrasza? Oh my god. I just play this, right? Oh, okay. No, no. These all seem pretty good right now, to be honest. There's no bad pick there. I mean, the dragon was definitely the weakest pick there, but they were all pretty good actually. What do you know? The final boss is another mage. I would have never expected it. Can I have the old hand back? Can I just undo the Morgan? Just can I just undo? Help. I'm thinking maybe I just ping that. Or I just don't ping it. I just ping his face. You'll never expect a thing, chat. I should just kill it, shouldn't I? Actually. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Mage mirrors are weird. We're both like, none of us have the ability to do everything. Our hands are both nothing but removal. And dragons. I mean, obviously, right?
What a magic moment.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I should probably hit that. So I playing to defile bitch now though. Just a million removals, nothing to see here. Just expected results, I guess. One good rune. The thing is that runes don't tend to do that much though, except like board clear, right? Like our deck doesn't lose to rune really. Just casual 7/9 spellkin, nothing to see here. Whatever we claim. I mean, if we would have lost a rune, we would have lost last game. It depends on how good they are at getting Build a Snowman, right? Build a Snowman's the only real development they get. It's like that in Secrets, right? Those are the only developments they get out of Rune. You can get really fucked by like counterspells and mirror entities sometimes, but it's unlikely usually. Most of the time. Hypothetically. Drakefire. True. Wow, he's playing that right now. Nice. It seems pretty good right now. Do you actually freeze the snowman? Do we wanna freeze a snowman? It's better against like, it's a lot better against like Twin Tyrant specifically as well. I think we do it. How was it a 7-9? Both of our Skyfins summoned that Murloc that buffs dragons. Oh shit, we're getting memed on chat. Not getting memed on that hard actually, it appears. Could have gone for Flame Geyser as well. Rat? No, we're not talking about the rat. That was illegal. He only had 2 spells left in his deck. He has no spells left. It's a good sign, hypothetically. Snap Freeze. Cold. Shooting Star. Deep Breath. Oh, his entire hand is spells. Great. Okay then. Wait, I don't even have I don't have space for that. Coin? I guess I coin. Sometimes good at the game. I go double snowman or just play this. It's either this or you play like both of these. Need hand space. Isn't it absurd that we're talking about like needing hand space in this game? It's like the reason I play Sleepy would be honestly just to get it out of the hand. Because it's the heaviest card, but it's like, yeah, it's a weak tempo play relative to just doing something like this or double snowman. I thought of weak tempo play, and then I got reminded of the Hikaru, and Magnus fanfic copy pasta. The knowers will know. I will not explain for the others. Oh. Oh, that's what we're talking about. The snowman gives you... Right, I forgot about that, to be honest. I was like, I know that Snowman's a 6/6. I actually completely forgot about this. I probably should have done that. It might not be the worst thing to get more AoE out though, like he might have another Deep Breath or something. We need to like just track what he had in his hand though. Like he's running out of spells, I think. He has like still like, I think like at least one of these is spells. I should actually know hypothetically. But I think like one of these is spells and maybe that's it. And then he has no more spells. Okay, just maybe play this now, kill the feels like we just got way more value than him. Kill the freeze. We're actually winning fatigue still too. It's like we have this Snowbrute, this dragon, but other than that, I don't think he has a lot of value. 'Cause yeah, as you're saying, like he probably doesn't have Amulet. He's more like a spell tempo deck, it feels like, which is very interesting. Because that was actually a drafted elemental allies. That was not generated, that was drafted. Okay, got a mass poly, but now we're just winning fatigue more. Now just play this. Sure, why not? This is the only card that he could have that could be another spell. I should theoretically know, again, like if it could be a spell or not. Or if it is a spell. Faceless. It was not a spell, turns out. If I was paying attention, I would have known that. Good thing we have our own Grim Bounty. What is this game, chat? I guess I just flame geyser that, right? Do I just kill him? How much damage is this? We're gonna do the math after he appears to be dead, actually. Sheep lethal for 12 wins. Did it, chat? That's gotta be an achievement, right? Ah, it's beautiful. Killing the dirty mages with the sheep. Although we were a much dirtier mage than him, to be fair, but you know, it's all good. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and comment about your favorite part of the run and all that stuff. And hit the bell on the subscribe button. I'm supposed to say that because otherwise YouTube may or may not decide to recommend the videos if you want to see all this glorious arena content. 400 gold 2-packs. Okay. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Goodbye, YouTube. You really hate this meta? Yeah, the meta's not the greatest. What do you guys think on YouTube about the meta? Let us know in the comment section. See you guys later. Peace out.